Hello there! Today's episode is all about range and how to increase yours. My name is Ferdina. I'm a vocal coach and the founder of Vocals on Stage, and today we will be talking about our range. Now, when we talk about range, we talk about the lowest note that you can sing and the highest note that you can sing. There's another way of also looking at range. What is the range, or like the amount of notes that you can consistently make, so it doesn't sound like two singers are coming out? So we'll talk a little bit about both, but first, in order to increase your range, we kind of have to notice where we add tension. Tension is oftentimes the number one reason why our range might be limited. So as we start on the low range, we might be really comfortable because it's very similar to our speaking range. And then as we go up higher, if we start tensing the neck muscles here, it will be almost like a blockage, like you hit a wall and you cannot go further than that. You'll start yelling, you'll start squeezing more, and that will be it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is relax and get rid of that tension. You can do that, for example, just by trying it on a bubble. So you can do either an arpeggio or just like an octave glide. And when you bubble through it, you want to notice, am I reaching for the note? Let's try a little bit higher as you work our way up. If I do, it feels very tense here, right? So we don't want that, we want to avoid that. So you can move your head left and right, or just really observe, take a deep breath and observe if you kind of tensing these muscles as you get up, and then exhale. Okay, that will allow me to kind of get smoothly through notes that are much better than if I'm squeezing. Okay, so you want to work your way up in kind of like half steps. I think sudden jumps, if I like jump suddenly to here, yeah, maybe I'll do it, but things shift, right? It's a little bit like an elevator. So you start kind of in the basement and then go up to the first floor, second floor. We don't just suddenly skip to the 15th floor and then the 22nd floor, right? So we kind of want to notice that shift up and down, and the best way to do it is really going up in half steps. So that will be an octave, half step up, half step up, and just notice anything that changes, pitches moving up. Yeah, if you're tensing up for a note, if you're trying to reach for a note, you want to think more forward rather than up. Yeah. And as you go up higher, you might notice that actually the sound will feel smaller than on your low notes. It won't feel as much chest dominant. And I think sometimes for singers, that's one of the reasons why we tense up, because we want to keep that feeling in our chest, but it's not chest wise anymore, right? All right, the other thing we talk about a little bit is range consistency when it comes to the sound quality. So if oftentimes when I am singing through my range, and then singer kind of like break into that second singer, right? So you kind of maybe do something like mom, 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 mom. Suddenly that singer is so much weaker than the previous one, right? So I think that is actually more important to have the consistency within a certain range than to have a huge range, but it sounds like there's 2 or 3 singers coming out of you. So that is really where I think the mixed voice is so important, because you're working on that consistency in your sound, right? So start in a comfortable volume, maybe do a 1 octave arpeggio, just in a mom, 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 or a me, 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 and really feel for that consistency as you're going up. Does it feel as easy as in your lower notes? And you want to really stay to that speech-like sound. Yeah, let's try this let's try me, me, me actually. Me, 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 me. I'm just saying it, me, 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 me. Okay, and the way I say it is the way I'm going to sing it on the pitch, or speak it on the pitch. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. I just notice things going up and down in my body, but I don't react to it. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, like sound that sassiness. Me, 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 me. And again, as we get higher, things will feel smaller. Me, 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 and so on. I hope this was helpful in working on increasing your own range. If you have any questions, send us a message and see you on the next episode.